Have you ever been with a friend and suddenly a sensitive topic comes up? Maybe there's a slight disagreement. We're going to help you learn exactly how to deal with these situations. Let's get started on today's class. When bringing up a difficult or sensitive topic, especially with someone that we care about, here are some things that you could preface it with. Can I talk to you for a minute? This is typically if you want to bring up the topic after it was discussed and you would like to ask them in private. Can I talk to you for a minute? You could also say privately in that sentence, or you could say alone. Both of these words mean the same thing. You would like to talk to them alone. Could I talk to you alone for a minute? The next thing we could say is, can I ask you something? This is if you're going to ask a follow-up question. Maybe a sensitive topic came up and you would like to ask them to further help you understand their opinion or their thoughts. Can I ask you something? A more gentle way of asking the same thing is, do you mind if I ask you something? Do you mind if I ask you a question? Both of those are saying the same thing. You're asking the person you're having a conversation with if you can ask them more questions. Now, if you're feeling more urgent about the topic that you would like to bring up, you could say something like, I need to talk to you. Or you could say, I need to talk to you for a minute. You can also give them a more clear picture of what you would like to talk to them about by saying, can I talk to you for a minute? It's about blank. I need to talk to you about what you were saying earlier. That way they know what the conversation will be about and they can prepare to have that conversation with you. Now, if you're prefacing a negative subject or responding to a conversation or question, and you're not sure how your opinion or your thoughts are going to be received, here are some things you could say before going into what your opinion is. Number 1, I don't mean to be rude, but... Let's do that one more time. I don't mean to be rude, but blank. This is in a situation where something that you might say could potentially hurt someone's feelings or could sound rude, but that's truly not your intention. I don't mean to be rude, but I disagree, for example. The next one is, you might not like what I have to say, but blank. The word might is another word for maybe. So you could say may or might in this situation. You may not like what I have to say. You might not like what I have to say, but I disagree with you. You might not like what I have to say, but I thought that food was gross. The next thing you could say is, I hate to tell you this, but... This is in a scenario where maybe after the fact, you're gonna bring something up. I hate to tell you this, but I really didn't like the way those people were talking to me back there. I hate to tell you this, but I really did not like your friends. This has happened to me. I've been in a situation where I was excited to meet someone for the first time, and my friends were very excited to introduce me to their friends, but I really didn't enjoy their company. So I said, I hate to tell you this, but I really didn't like them. And then we were able to talk about why, and the situation ended up turning out okay. You could also say something like, I wish I didn't have to tell you this. And this is typically if you're giving bad news or if you're saying something that could be potentially negative. I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but blank. Maybe you are a boss or a foreman at your job and you have to let go of one of your workers. I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but you're being let go this week. I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but today will be your last day of work. You could also say something similar with, I don't know how to tell you this. This is typically used if you're bringing up a sensitive topic or delivering bad news. I don't know how to tell you this, but your parents are sick. I don't know how to tell you this, but your friend has been in an accident. In these situations, it's super important to remember that our tone matters just as much, if not more than the words that you say. If it's someone that you love or care about that you're talking to, make sure that everything you say is prefaced with letting them know that you care for them and that your relationship with them is more important than your opinion or the negative news that you may have to deliver to them. Something like, I hope you know I really care about you and I hope this doesn't come between us, could be a great way to tell them. Great work today. I hope these phrases will help you in your day-to-day life, especially in these circumstances that can be difficult to navigate. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or maybe a situation that you've been in that you could use some help with. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun classes. See you next time.